Pascal has a calf strain. His place in midfield and his armband handed to the experienced Vladimir Darida. Centre-half Thomas Callas plays his club football in England's second tier with Bristol City. And as mentioned, Roma striker Patrick Schick is the obvious threat. Two potential debutants on either bench, Declan Rice of West Ham and Chelsea's Callum Hudson-Odoi for England, and two from Slavia Prague for the Czech Republic. Ondrej Kudela awaits his first cap at the age of 31, and 20-year-old midfielder Alex Kral is excitingly discussed. As, of course, Andy, from an England point of view, is Jadon Sancho. What a thrill to see him at his age.
Yeah, with players, of course, dropping out of the England setup, it's an opportunity for others, so it's a great opportunity for Jadon Sancho, such a mature player at such a young age.
You'll have noted that the England players are wearing black armbands this evening in tribute to the most celebrated of all English goalkeepers, Gordon Banks, who died last month at the age of 81. His 73 England caps included the England cap, the World Cup final victory over West Germany here in '66. His family are distinguished guests at Wembley tonight.
He will be much missed. On behalf of the Football Association and England, our thoughts are with his family and friends. We also remember former England forward Fred Pickering, who passed away last month, aged 78. Please join us in a period of appreciation, beginning and ending on the referee's whistle.
Banks of England, that save from Pele, truly a great, and all who knew him say just a very decent, very regular guy. And incidentally, if you weren't with us earlier, Wembley has also held out tonight the hand of love and sympathy to the people of New Zealand in the wake of last Friday's horrendous mass shootings in Christchurch. And so, for England, what feels like the next step on a route to somewhere truly worthwhile. For the Czech Republic, perhaps the first step on a journey back from nowhere and back towards former, relatively recent glories. They set off together, Andy, on a new campaign, but from very different places. How do you read it?
It's going to be a tricky one, of course, the opening game in the qualifying phase. I think for the away side, the Czech Republic, it's about getting something from the match, but clearly England, you can see here, are going to be on the front foot right from the off.
Carl Walker just out, trying to invite Jadon Sancho into the action early. It's brought away by Pavelka. It rolls out for the game's first throw, to be taken by Michael Keane. As mentioned, Keane and Maguire in at centre-half, a complete change in that department.
Again, that's been forced with the injuries to John Stones. He would be my first choice in that position, but it's interesting to see the Czech approach in maybe the first 10-15 minutes. Are they going to step onto England or sit deep and play on the counter-attack? They do have that lone striker in Patrick Schick, who is a real strong physical centre-forward who they can play off. I just wonder how high up the pitch they're going to be, willing to step.
For Chilwell, first touch for Raheem Sterling. No player in the English Premier League in hotter form than him right now. It's worth observing of certainly the Tottenham players at the front of the formation that they are largely back from periods out of regular club football. Recently, Kane, Dyer, Ali have all been missing games, which could be a blessing or otherwise. Maguire. Chilwell.
Already it's pretty obvious England are having to be fairly patient in possession here. Czech Republic sitting back in their own half, pretty much playing 4-5-1. You'll just have to keep that ball moving and not try and force it forward if it's not on.
Zalka playing immediately in front of the Czech back four. Additional protection against England's front three, two very lively young runners in Sterling and Sancho, and indeed progressive fullbacks in Walker and Chilwell. Brought away by Pavelka, taken up by Darida.
That's why it's so important, the wide players for the Czech Republic. Gabriel Selassie down the right-hand side, Yankto down the left, they get back and help out.